My condition is called xeroderma pigmentosum. It's a very rare condition, which also means that people don't understand. It means that my body is unable to repair UV damage from the sun. So I have to be fully covered, wear gloves and visor. I get a lot of people staring, I get comments made, and I mean, people ask questions.
It was a really difficult period that we went through, and I just thought, man, I wonder if there's something out there. And I just spent a whole load of time Googling, trying to find something. And sure enough, I found an article about trail therapy.
When he sort of told me about it, I was a bit nervous about being around new people and not knowing them. My instant reaction was, I think this is a really good idea. I think this is something that can really help, because I was sort of willing to try anything.
Carrie's one of our volunteers in mountain bike trail therapy. She's been involved from the very beginning and is an inspirational leader.
Yeah, I remember the day really clearly. You know, I remember we were asking Hazel questions, and Hazel would look at her dad, you know, for the answer.
That's how it started. And then we started night rides in January within like a couple of weeks of that first call. Two reasons. The principal reason was because of Hazel's condition and having to stay out of daylight. And then the other reason is night riding is incredibly impactful on your state of mind.
I always find that things look different in the dark than they do in the light, and you can't see much. And I think that sort of helped with the mindfulness. You know, I was riding and that was it. It really helped my confidence with riding to be then going back into daylight. Things sort of then felt easier because you didn't have the whole challenges with it being in the dark.
What do you get from it?
Having fun poked at me at my riding skills, maybe.
Yeah, I'm faster than my dad.
As a parent, I can see how it's helped Hazel, elevated Hazel, and you know, from where we've come from, you know, mentally from that angle, but also for biking, is unbelievable.
The Fort William example was really good because we went from riding with Hazel, and then all of a sudden we're at Fort William with thousands of people walking around, and then having to go on a podium in front of them. It's a big deal. That's a big ask for somebody who suffers from some form of social anxiety.
Fort William, did a race and you stood on the podium with quite a lot of people had
Yeah.
Looking forward to it?
Yeah, I think it's going to be good fun. Get a bit nervous now, but
That's normal.
yeah.
Let's do this. Go on, Hazel! Go on, Hazel! Hey!
I enjoyed all of it, but it was probably because I just wouldn't have gone there in the first place if I hadn't been to trail therapy.
Even in my head, I was looking at it thinking, well, all that we've done and the progression that I've seen in Hazel in this time is like, was it only a year? You know, there's the personal confidence and also the confidence and the progression on the bike. It's grown.
I would say Hazel's mental health is a totally different thing now to where it was, you know, a year ago.
I've made friends. I've just generally become a more confident person. So at this time last year, I would hardly go out the house. I really struggled in school, and since going to trail therapy, it's become easier. I feel like I can cope a lot better.
I see the light.